Hi Geminis, gems in my eyes. I hope you guys are doing good. So for all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. All right, so this is going to be covering the third week of May, so the 17th till the 23rd. And guess what? This week we're going to be entering into your season, Gemini season. So happy birthday to all of you who may have birthdays at the end of this week or coming up very soon. So starting the 20th, I believe, we are entering into Gemini season. We also now already have Jupiter in Pisces where it likes to be. So I feel like overall as a collective, we're gonna be feeling more compassionate, believing or re-believing in our dreams again, feeling a little bit more lighthearted about things that overall in the world, having more optimism, more faith. And we also at the end of the week have Saturn going retrograde. So I feel like as things are opening up, around the world or wherever you are from, it seems like people are going to want to enjoy life a little bit more, not be so work, money, want to kind of just slow things down, maybe go on vacations or plan to go somewhere. So I just feel like now Saturn's going to give us some time to kind of relax, look back, maybe reevaluate things. And Saturn, is like the father of time and also of karma. So we're going to be able to look ahead and be like, okay, this is where I went wrong. This is where I can fix things and now have a little bit more time to make up for things, okay? Kind of like make up for maybe bad karma or bad things that we've accumulated, and kind of live a little. So I feel like the energy is going to be a little more lighthearted, and I love Gemini season. I'm so excited. I don't know about you, but I'm so over Taurus season. No shade to Taurus, but I just feel like May has been kind of like heavy. I'm just ready to go into like lighthearted energy, but we'll see what your season brings to us. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I hope you will enjoy it. I'll have the link to the extended reading below if you're interested afterwards. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, Geminis. So for you guys specifically this week, you're being asked, this whole week is about you trusting. And I don't mean like trusting in other people, trusting in this and that, trusting in you, trusting in yourself, trusting in your own mind, your own heart, listening to your gut, listening to that inner voice. You got to trust in the big mystery of your intuition, the big mystery of the world, the universe. When you get that crazy idea and you're like, oh my gosh, this probably sounds so crazy, no one's gonna believe me. That is your own madness, and who's to say it's crazy or not? If it's real for you, it can be real. So I feel like this week you really need to trust yourself, and even if you get those crazy ideas in the middle of the night or throughout the day and you're like, whoa, like I can never share this with anyone, just keep it to yourself, but keep a note of it, because those things can become a reality. Don't limit yourself. Don't tell yourself, oh, I can never do this. Oh, that's just too far-fetched, yada, yada, yada. No, you got to believe in yourself, okay? A lot of you are carrying the whale spirit with you this week. And I don't know why this made me think of the movie Aquaman. I don't know if you guys seen it. I saw it for the first time like last week, but I didn't see the whole thing. So I actually need to watch it again. And I just love the scene where he is like literally like communicating with the whale, and the whale like opens its mouth and they go hide in it for safety. I was like, oh my gosh. So maybe you have some kind of connection with whales, or you have a memory, maybe whale watching or something, which is so cool. I've never done that. Maybe in the future I would love to do that. Or being in the ocean. You're bigger than you think. Think of how humongous whales are and how big the ocean is, yet they're still seen as like, whoa, right? So think of yourself as this beautiful, gigantic whale, of course, in this huge universe, aka like the ocean, right? And it being such a magical thing to see you. For others to see you, it's magical. It's a privilege to be in your presence, to see you. So see yourself like that, like it's a privilege for me to be in your presence. Like I am a gift and you are a gift, okay? All right, so I'm seeing that number 65, if not also the number 11 may be important numbers for you guys this week. So you can kind of keep that in mind. When it comes to your health, Geminis, I feel like some of you may not be eating a lot, or you're not eating maybe the right foods that give you the proper nutrition or vitamins for you possibly. or maybe you don't have a lot of appetite. Some of you also, something with your like low blood pressure possibly, or something with like your blood. Maybe you're not receiving a lot of nutrition or certain vitamins. You guys know, like, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I just feel like you're lacking something. Either you're not eating food, or you're not eating something that's a certain vitamin or nutrition that's good for you. I don't think this is like water or liquids, although of course always stay hydrated, drink your water. I feel like this is like a solid, like a food or vitamin, something you're not eating or you're not taking, or maybe you just don't have an appetite possibly. But make sure you're taking care of yourself, make sure you're eating the right things. If you're dealing with something, or or you have maybe an eating disorder, I hope not, but if you do, like, don't be ashamed of it. Talk to someone, get the help you need, take baby steps. It doesn't have to be night and day where you just like, eat everything, but don't be ashamed of anything that you're going through. Speak to a professional, get help, get a doctor, so you're not struggling with it by yourself, okay? But I do feel like you're lacking something, you're not eating enough. So it can be all types of stuff, but I feel like something has to do with your blood as well, or like not receiving enough nutrition for your body to like function well. And maybe that could be why maybe some of you are feeling kind of tired or drained, or don't have energy possibly. Okay, so just something to keep in mind if that resonates. It doesn't have to be for everybody, like I always say. Okay, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like there's an area, in this area of life, there's some kind of big change or transition or like ending. You could be moving, or changing jobs, or switching from one job to another, or I don't know, reorganizing the way you move your money, or maybe you just pay taxes. Ouch, right? Kind of feels like, hurts. Or you're kind of just changing the way you work with your money, what you do with it, how you invest it. I just feel like there's like some kind of big transition and big change, but it doesn't feel comfortable. I feel like it's not something you're really happy about, but it's something maybe you have no choice. It's okay, well, I have to do this. But you're not exactly like very excited about it, okay? But there's some kind of big transition or big change, and it seems a little bit uncomfortable, or just you're not that excited about it, okay? But I feel like there's a big transition or an ending to something, how you do something, changing the ways, or like, let's say you own a business or something, maybe the way you guys are operating is different now. I know a lot of places now, well, at least here in SoCal, I think in other places in the US, like, are now hiring, and I see signs like everywhere, literally. So if you're looking for a job, this is definitely a great time to go out there, especially when things are first opening up, because you want to be the first one. You don't want to be like the last one and get left with like the scraps, right? So I feel like if you're looking for something, or you're wanting to get more income or get a side hustle, right now is a great time to go snatch up and apply and, look for new jobs, okay? All right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, as far as a person you could be dealing with, Gemini, I feel like she or he could be a Libra, a Taurus, or maybe a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel more so Libra or Taurus, okay? I feel like here you're frustrated, or you may already, or you may start to feel frustrated about this situation or about this person. I feel here that, like, when it comes to I feel that you want a relationship, or you want something long-term, but you're like waiting for the right person. I know, like, online, and everyone always talks so bad about Geminis. You guys get so much heat, you guys get so much stuff. Don't worry, I always defend you, okay? I got your back. But I feel like you're actually, despite what people say about you guys, you are waiting for the right person. If you're not already in a relationship, some of you could already be in a relationship, but for those of you who are not, I feel like you're waiting for the right person, okay? You're not trying to just mess around, and yeah, maybe you've been dating or talking to people here and there, but you're not like all the way committed, because you're waiting for the right person. You want it, you'll know when I think you'll just kind of know when it's the right person. And until then, you're not going to settle. Okay. But I feel like sometimes people attack you or give you a hard time because they think that, oh, you're just being too picky, you're not happy with anyone. It's like, no, I'm just waiting for the right person. Like, I don't want to settle. I don't want to just pick, Sally and Susie next door, or Bobby and Billy, just because they're right there, just because it's convenient. No, I want to feel happy. And I feel like you've been saving yourself, you've been working on yourself, and you know that you have a lot to offer. You know that you're a prize. You know that you're a gem. And I think you've been doing a good job, or at least like blockages, distractions, things that were giving you a hard time. I feel like you're slowly healing from all those things, or they're slowly kind of becoming like a distant noise. If you were dealing with any anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, or just anything that was like loud in your head or making you feel stuck, feeling like it was like a blockage or a blinder in your life. This could be anything, right? It could just be stress, anything. I feel like those things are slowly just kind of like going away, or not being so loud, so in your face anymore. Also distractions. Maybe some of you over the years or recently have overcome addictions. You're no longer struggling with alcoholism or drug addiction or gambling or porn addiction. I don't know. It could be anything, right? But I feel like you're becoming a stronger spirit, Gemini, even if you don't feel like it. Obviously, if you look like last week, you're like, oh, I don't see a change. But if you maybe compare yourself, that's why I always say keeping a journal or writing things on a daily or as much as you can, it's such a great thing to do, because you can look back and be like, wow, my mentality, the way I was thinking, what I was doing a year, 2 years ago is so different. I really have changed. I really have evolved. If you compare yourself to a year, maybe 2, 3, 5 years ago, you'll see that you've changed a lot. You have evolved. You become smarter. And I feel like things that you were struggling with back then, you're not struggling with now. You've overcome a lot of things, but you probably haven't given yourself enough credit for those things. Okay. But I see here that you're waiting, you're saving yourself for the right person. And maybe some of you want marriage, or you want kids, or you just want a partner, a life partner, even if you don't want kids, because that's not everyone's cup of tea. But whatever your goal is, you're waiting for that special person, or waiting for that special relationship. And I feel like lately you feel like you've been feeling a little frustrated, because maybe it feels like time is ticking, or that people are wasting your time, or like, oh, I wasted my time with this person, or you feel like you don't have enough time, like time is running out, like, oh my gosh, like, not that I'm trying to be like rushed into anything, but it's like, how much longer, universe, God, like, why are you making me wait so long? Okay, I get it. I feel the frustration too sometimes. With this person though, where the frustration may come in, and of course this could be vice versa, okay? Because it could be you or it could be them, however it resonates. But I feel like someone here, whether it's you or them, says or expresses that they want a relationship, or yeah, I want to get married, I want to have kids, but the way they act makes it seem otherwise, makes it seem like you say you want that, but the way you're acting, the way you're moving doesn't seem like that's what you want, right? And I feel like in this case, you really need to look at their actions, not what they're saying, because someone may say, yeah, I want a relationship, but if you're acting single and doing all these things and not really like trying to make it work with me, then do you really want something? Or are you just kind of playing the field? I don't know. I'm not understanding. So like, I feel like people who actually want to be in a relationship, want to find love, they're not going to want to waste their time. If you're just looking to, I don't know, have some fun, then cool. But people who actually want something serious are not going to waste their time with things that are not serious, or at least progressing or moving to something. So I feel like this person is kind of like, maybe, I think honestly, they don't even know that they're doing this. I feel like they're kind of just like, they don't even know that they're doing this, but it's like they say they want something, but the way that they act doesn't match up, okay? And I feel like it's not really their fault. I think that they're mentally and emotionally just not really ready. Even though they think they're ready, they're not actually ready emotionally. I feel like they're still focused on their work, school, career, finances, which is great. You can still do that, but I feel like you can also do both. you don't have to just be all career, all work, and just push love aside. I feel like you can do both at the same time. But I feel like they're still focused on that, building, growing as a person. But I feel like there is also a side to them that's a little bit greedy, that's a little bit selfish. Maybe they don't want to let go of certain things, or they don't want to give up on certain things, or they don't want to risk losing assets, or I don't know, have liabilities or anything like that. And I think this is someone who has maybe worked or is working really hard towards their dreams and goals, and they feel really proud of that. And they think because they have those things, like, I don't have to work as hard to win your love. But I'm not picking up that they mean this in an egotistical, like cocky way. I just feel like it's easy for them to attract people. It's not really hard for them. So they don't really do that much. They don't put that much effort into it, you know? But I'm not saying they're a bad person or anything. I just feel like they're not really like conscious about it. So I feel like there is potential here, but I feel like where they are emotionally, it's like they're not actually ready for something serious. Even though they say they are, I can intuitively feel like they're not really there yet. Like their focus and their priorities are somewhere else. But we'll dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking about when it comes to you? How do they really feel about you and their heart and soul? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you. Also, your advice at the end. Okay, and for some of them, I'm picking up that they could have gotten out of a relationship recently, or within the last 10 months, like within the year. And this can be why they still want freedom, or like they say they want a relationship, but they're not actually really ready for it, because they may have just gotten out of something in the last 10 months or so. Okay. All right. So we'll dive in deeper in the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Wish you guys all the best. Send you lots of love. Bye.